And welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swat with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about the Republican agenda at the state capitol in Sacramento. And we're going to be speaking to Connie Conway, who is an assemblywoman from Tulare, but also the Republican leader, the minority leader in the state assembly. Thank you very much for being here.
I'm very happy to be here, thanks.
So, you're in a super minority position at the state capitol and in the assembly. 29% of the registered voters are Republican. It seems to me, I've noticed, the approach of the Republicans in the first several months of this session is to pick your battles wisely. Don't fight everything. Try to make some incremental changes in policy that you think are necessary. Stay away from social issues, which don't seem to resonate very much with the public and certainly voters. And then to play defense and protect Proposition 13, for example. Would that be an accurate assessment, do you think?
Yeah, that sounds like about what we're doing, and it sounds like we're going to be busy even with that. I think that we really see our role, as you mentioned, unfortunately for us in a super minority role, as really a watchdog. I mean, we have always felt that we were there to protect the taxpayer and maybe even protect California from itself. But this time we are really watching closely. You know, we have some items that obviously are more important to us than others, but we're trying to identify those, focus on the few rather than the many, as you said, and then also that watchdog role is going to be very important.
Well, core issues like anti-crime, government efficiency, lower taxes, you know, things like that.
Exactly.
Right.
And then I would throw in, when I became leader 2.5 years ago or so, education. You know, it's really important. We do talk a lot about jobs and the economy. I really believe that education is kind of chicken and egg with the economy. You know, you have to have that system in place too.
You know, on the issue of realignment, that's where a number of thousands, really, of state inmates, state prison inmates have been moved to the county. Republicans were ahead on that issue. I mean, questioning that. Definitely. Now, a number of Democrats are see that issue has that program has some flaws, and so it seems like, you know, you're getting some traction.
We are, and you know, whether it's a Republican or Democrat issue, it's a safe community issue, and that was our objection all along. You know, you're taking a state program, you're putting prisoners into a county jail that were in state prison. Sometimes the sentences are extended, but the real problem is the counties were not equipped, and nor was there money allocated to house these prisoners, and so they're turned loose for lack of the county's ability to monitor them or even house them. And so you see time and time again, crime rate is up in every county that has these prisoners that are overcrowding the jails, that population that they had, and then they're let out. And
even Governor Brown now is saying that he's willing to take a look at this and see if it needs some incremental change.
And I very much appreciate that on the governor's part, to be able to say, yes, okay, maybe it was a good idea on paper, but what is it practical? Is it really working? I appreciate the fact that he says he's willing to look at it and see where it can be fixed.
Only a few seconds left, but you have a new chair, Republican Party chair, Jim Brulte. His reputation, he's very pragmatic, not as hardline as some of your members. Do you think he's going to be able to move the party in the right direction?
I think he's going to be great. He really wants to get, first of all, he's been an elected official, which greatly helps those of us that do this on a daily basis, but he really wants to get the party back to basics, which is registering voters, you know, a grassroots movement, and keeping the party moving in the direction that keeps Republicans in the forefront.
All right. Well, we're out of time, but Connie Conway, the Assembly Republican leader, thanks very much for being here and discussing these issues with us. We appreciate it.
Very happy to do that. Thank you so much.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. A reminder that you can see this and other interviews on My Government on Demand, also on YouTube. I'm Steve Swat. Have a great day.